I'm Shaun Rainey in Missoula. The Big Sky Eagles hosting their rival, the Hellgate Knights. We'll have all the highlights coming up on SWX! Now, welcome everyone to Montana State. Well, check it out. We got all the faces on the bus right behind us rolling in. Where the American Hall, Indian Hall is at. Alex, the energy down here, it's crazy. We got Mark Hake here. He's got 3 throws. And we'll see if he can dunk me. Yeah, welcome everyone back to Bobcat Stadium where, the snow is still coming down. And just a few days from now, we're going to have over 20,000 screaming fans here. Oh, I'm safe. Oh! Oh! So come on down to Oak Park Allegiance Field. Have a little fun. Yeah, it actually feels pretty good on a hot day.
It does, even though I got wet.
We'll have fireworks later tonight, Ange. Send it back to you. Yeah, guys, a lot of talk coming in this game about the weather. It is certainly a hot one today. Just over 80 degrees right now, but over 100 on the field. But Ange, do you know what a Euro step is?
No.
No. Okay, so this is what you got, okay? You pick up your dribble, and then you're like 1, 2, up. And then you can yell out like and one or something, whatever you want to do. But for Northern Colorado, they like to spread the floor, and it's all about the number 3. They got the big 3 of the top 20 scorers in the Big Sky Conference, and they also like to shoot the 3. And you know what everybody loves at the ballpark? Of course they love some baseball. But mostly, especially the kiddos, they love themselves a good old hot dog. She's going to be making an appearance in sports. That's all I'm going to tell you. That's all that is a tease. Episode 2, the guys versus the Grizz out here. Beautiful Canyon River Golf Course. Montana State absolutely dominant here today in the 55-21 win. We'll have a whole lot more on the postgame show when we come back. Jackrabbits face their toughest test of the postseason, which would be, these guys are kidding me, which would be taking on the Crusaders. Joined by Alex Spencer, just playing a little pool here. Nice shot, Alex. Welcome back into the Rockin' R Bar. Now, Alex, there's already people posted up at the College Game Day site getting ready for that. I think maybe the smarter people are posted up in here having a beverage or two because it is very cold out. It's going to be the coldest College Game Day ever. All right, so we just got done. Now we're going to have a little cart conversation with the fellas. Only 13-0. It feels like the lead is maybe a little bit more. What do you need to do to extend that in the second half? Yeah, we have some really cool stories. One in particular about a player from Montana State that also wore maroon and silver. Okay, today we got a fun one. It is National High Five Day, so of course, come on, we got to get a high five in.
Okay.
Mark, air five. Big Sky Commissioner Tom Wissersild. And Tom, I know you guys have put in so much work to try and get game day to a Big Sky Conference school. How awesome is this for you guys?
How you hanging out there, Shaun? You all right?
Hey, doing pretty good. The cloud cover's here. We just had a marriage proposal in the stand, so, congratulations to the couple. I'm sure the guy, making sure 26,000 fans are putting pressure on an answer there is a smart thing to do.
Samoas and tagalongs, but Rainey's rankings so last century. But Riley's rankings, on the other hand.
No, give me that thing. No. Okay, so yes, I tried every single one. Okay, we are going Samoa's number 1, tagalongs number 2, frozen Thin Mints number 3. We're going s'mores 4, and the new one. What's the new one called, girls? Adventurefuls number 5. Very chocolatey, very delicious. Joined by linebacker Marcus Wellnell. Is the stash, is that a spring thing?
Oh, absolutely. Kind of a defense. Well, a little bit of offense now, too. But so it's just last couple of years we've grown stashed it out. It's kind of funny. We used to do the Mohawks, but I don't know if my hair will grow back enough, so we just did the stash.
So one with the stash. I like it. Is it good? Are you going to keep it or not?
My girlfriend won't let me. Absolutely not. No. It'll be gone tomorrow.
Specifically with mascots. All right, let's go. I'm taking the Jackrabbits. I think that this is an absolute clear decision. Okay, so first off, you might think a Jackrabbit has no chance against a battle with a bison, but you would be wrong. Here's why. Check out these guys. They're feisty. They took down the Blue Hens in round 2, and what can hens do that rabbits can't? Well, they can fly in the air. So was it coincidence that South Dakota State, after beating Delaware, threw for 4 touchdowns and no interceptions, flying the ball through the air? In wins over Holy Cross and Montana State? I think not. So after gaining the air attack, the Jackrabbits face their toughest test of the postseason, which would be, these guys are kidding me, which would be taking on the Crusaders. And the power from above almost got Holy Cross the major upset, but now the big man is on the side of the Jackrabbits. And that makes them pretty unstoppable as they wipe the floor with the Bobcats. So now they have the quickness of the rabbit, the air attack of the hen, divine spirit of the Crusaders, and the agility and stealth attack of the Bobcat as they get set to take on the slow, lumbering Bison. And that would be injured Bison at that, with many of the green and yellow beasts unable to play on Saturday due to injury. And that is why the Jackrabbits are going to take down Zach's Bison this Saturday.
That kid, I don't think he's had a bad day ever. And if he has, he's still going to find a way to bring the best smile that he has every single day.
I mean, he's amazing. He's always there for you, always laughing, always putting a smile on your face.
It's that positive attitude and work ethic that has got Harrison to this point, something he learned at a young age after being born without hands.
I would say at a pretty young age, kids always started asking me like, what happened to your hands and stuff. And obviously through sports and school, teachers asked questions that they didn't ask other kids.
But that didn't slow Harrison down, especially with sports. He played soccer, basketball, ran track, wrestled, but his true passion was football, even if it was more challenging.
Some things are more difficult than others. Like tackling, you can't just grab onto the jersey or anything.
Technique is vital in football, which Harrison excels at. He's the third leading tackler on the team, and it's no surprise because learning different techniques is something he's done his whole life.
Especially playing at a higher level middle linebacker position, you know, a lot of times you have to grab onto jersey. You know, he doesn't have that opportunity to be able to do that, so his tackling has to be solid.
Got him! So what is the tackling technique he's figured out?
Just kind of hug them and just hit them as hard as you can, and I hope they go down, I guess, yeah.
As for certain penalties,
I can't remember who the white hat was, but I yelled out at him. I said, if you call a holding on him, I'm going to lose it. So that was good, and Harrison got a good chuckle out of it.
My teams always be like, well, Harrison can't get called for holding, so.
Other than a little joke, it's not something his coaches or teammates even notice.
I don't think it doesn't cross his mind, and it doesn't cross the mind of any of his teammates either. He's Harrison, he's one of us.
I don't think that thought crosses his head how it would have been or how it could have been, but just has adapted to it really well, and just something I don't know if I'd be able to do.
But when Harrison makes a big play, I hear the crowd. And I hear our team, his teammates, our players, our other players. I hear them, you know, because everybody, I mean, they're rooting for him. And not because he doesn't have fingers and hands like we do, it's because of his character. His character is so solid that's why people are rooting for him.
And it's Harrison's character, which can be summed up in the message to other kids who might be trying to get into sports.
That anyone can do anything, and I mean, it's a little bit harder, but you can still do it, and you can still have as much fun as everyone else and still be part of the team.
Number 54 is a junior, Harrison.
He's only played in 20 career games for Montana, but Anand Moody has already become a fan favorite, as chants of his name echo through Dahlberg Arena after every made basket.
I know this community's really enjoyed having him, but he's been big for us, you know, especially at home. He's been on fire and kind of carried a little bit offensively while we get other guys going.
In the last 6 months, Moody has adjusted to living in a new city, being in a new program, juggling school, and being a D1 athlete, but that's not the only thing that has his focus, as being a father of two is priority number one.
So this is Asher, this is my 3-year-old, this is my wife Gabby, and this is our 10-week-old son named Kai. So here's our family, and it's about 10 a.m. and this is what we do on a normal day.
While his teammates are playing Fortnite, the Moody's have on Coco Melon and are deep into where the wild things are.
Put him in his mouth.
That's what wolves do, right? It feels like I'm on one of the coaching staffs instead of actually on the team. It's just, my life outside of practice is so much more different, but it's great.
He's probably the best dad anyone could ask for. I mean, he loves the kids, and obviously that shows every day when he's home, so.
And every time he suits up, his family is on the forefront of his mind, perhaps leading to his kid-like exuberance on the court.
I never really had this personality on the court, and I don't know what it is about the Montana fan base that just brings it out of me. It's just so much fun playing in front of them.
Moody has back-to-back 26-point performances where he's gone 10 of 16 from 3. But most importantly, what does Asher think about his dad's play?
But he likes dribbling and passing back the ball to his teammates.
With his teammate after the game being his son.
Honestly, I look forward to that sometimes more so than the game. It's just something special about being able to share a passion for basketball with your son.
The Moody's are both from North Dakota, so Anand chose Montana primarily to be closer to family, and he never thought he would feel so connected so quickly.
Yeah, honestly, it's surreal the way that they've embraced me, just as a fan base. It feels like I'm home, even though I've only been here for 6 months.
And before I wrapped up my interviews, Asher had to ask his dad a question. Here, what do you want to ask him?
I want to ask him. I love him, and I love him so much. And I really want him to play basketball. I hug him, give him a kiss.
Let's see a big hug.
Give me a big hug.
Give me a big hug. Oh, okay, bear hug. Squeeze. Squeeze. Okay, I love you.
I do.
Who knows what coachable means? James?
Listen to the coach.
Listening to the coach. What else about being coachable? What does that mean?
Throwing the football like you're supposed to.
Throwing it like you're supposed to, yeah, like the coach tells you to do, huh? And whoever has the best attitude out here, it's not about whoever scores the most touchdowns, it's about who is the most excited, who's having fun, who's got a big old smile on their face. 1, 2, 3, flying flags! Go, Clyde, that way! Clyde, other way, Clyde, turn around! Clyde, turn around! Oh boy. Other way, Gavin, other way! Gavin, turn around! This way! This way! Go that way! Go that way, go! Carter, you gotta get the guy with the ball! You silly goose! What are you gonna do?
I don't know.
What? Hey, Clyde, come on, buddy! Go, right here. Oh! Go, James! Go, James! Yeah, buddy! Get in your stance. Get in your stance. Oh, I'm ready. Right? Oh! Dude. So if they start coming this way, you want to go like this and force them to go that way towards your teammates. Abel! Yeah, Abel! Yeah, Abel! Hey, let me check your hands. You got stick 'em on there? What is going? Oh, good. Oh, there you go! Kyler Murray! Let's go! Nice pass! Good game. Good game, good game. Good game, good game, good game, good game. Let's get flying flags on 3. 1, 2, 3.